guys, welcome back to Strong Successful Male. So for today in the Ask SSM video series, I had a guy ask me if he thought it was a good idea if he got involved with a woman who has a history of cheating. Yesterday during one of my videos, I noticed in the comments section a guy was asking me that very question. He met this woman and she's obviously has the hots for him. She's gorgeous, all that, but she apparently has a history of cheating, and he wanted to know my opinion on the issue. Like, he actually has to ask. But anyhow, guys, that was a darn good question to ask because I get guys that find me all the time, want to know answer these questions. So I'm going to quick read his comment, and then I'm going to go into my reasons for my very obvious answer. He says here, Hi SSM, what's your thoughts if you get into a relationship with someone who's already cheated in a previous relationship? Smack. Like you actually have to ask me that question. A woman wants a relationship with me who had a 2.5-year affair behind her ex-husband's back in retaliation for her husband having an affair. She told me this herself, yet she's pursuing me very hard. She's gorgeous looking. Of course she is. But I feel this outweighs everything as it's her character. Okay. As if my response isn't obvious, you gotta be out of your damn mind to get involved with a woman like this. Why? Well, there's lots of reasons, but probably the most important one is that if she was going to do this to her ex-husband for 2.5 years, you don't think she's not going to do it to you when things get bad? Guys, as I've talked about in countless videos I've done, from crazy stories I find online to emails that you guys send me about the cheating and affairs and all that, as the saying goes, once a cheater, always a cheater, okay? And right here, through what he's told me and what she told him, she's demonstrated that when things get bad for whatever reason, instead of handling it in an adult-like way by obviously, she claims that her husband was cheating, instead of confronting him about it or ending it and walking away, which would be warranted if the dude was cheating on her and she didn't do anything wrong. Instead, she wanted to get revenge on him and have an affair for 2.5 years. Right? That's not healthy. So, guaranteed, if you get involved with a gal like this, like I said earlier, when things get bad, and there's always going to be complications in relationships, that's how they go, her way of handling it is to step out. Either just to make herself feel better or get even with you and punish you. Not an ideal situation. So that shows her character. And do you really want to be with somebody like that? Somebody you're always going to be looking over your shoulder, sleeping with one eye open? I don't care how hot she is. And of course she's gorgeous. That's how it works, right? If she was some 350-pound walrus of a woman, you wouldn't be writing this message because you wouldn't care. But because she's hot, now you're interested. So, guys, you want to be, if you're going to do relationships, you want to be in a relationship with a gal that is proven to be a good communicator. Problems arise, you can talk it through. She'll actually talk to you about it, bring up whatever she's upset about. She'll bring it up no matter what it is, whether it's warranted or not, but at least we'll talk about it. Not bury things down deep or be passive aggressive or decide to get even with you instead of actually communicating. See what I mean? And this guy wrote this, obviously a relationship guy, so, okay, I'm letting him know these things. That's what you want if you're going to do relationships. Also, you want to make sure that she's not a cheater. Now, you can ask her if she's a cheater, ever cheat on anybody? And if she says yes, well, there you go. But flip a coin whether she's going to give you a truthful answer or not. But if you know absolutely she cheated on her guy in the past, walk away. Because she's going to do it to you. And a lot of guys may think, oh, no. I'm different. I could change her. Get that white knight Captain Save you-know-what in the mindset. Bullshit. You're not going to change anything. Okay? Or think that, oh, she's different now. Or be different with me. You're not that special. Again, she'll do it. And what else was I going to say here? I had these things written down, kind of jumping all over the place. Another thing is, she could be lying about the reasons that she cheated. She could have been truthful about the cheating, and you're thinking, well, she was honest with me about that, so she must have some good character. No, she was cheating. And she claimed to you that she was cheating because of her husband's actions. Well, how do you know she's telling you the truth? Think about it. She could be completely full of shit. He could have just forgotten to take the garbage out or something ridiculous, and she's like, I'm going to cheat on him now. Or maybe he was working a lot to provide, and yet he's not paying attention to me. Therefore, I'm going to cheat. It's going to justify my actions. Or maybe her friends are all stepping out, so, as girls, they all have to do what their friends are doing, so she has to step out. You see my point here? So no, bad idea. And my advice here, 100%, is cut her off. Don't even waste your time. Cut off communication, because the problem is this. There are some guys out there that with a chick like this, who as you mentioned is gorgeous, could hook up one time, get it out of their system, have their fun, and walk away completely. But I don't know what it is. Call it a disturbance in the force. I don't know what, but something tells me, I don't know, you wouldn't be able to handle that. You hook up you think, we'll hook up just one time and then I'll walk away. Because I know she's probably going to cheat, so one time. The problem is, you hook up that one time, you walk away, and you're like, yeah, that's it, I'm going to walk away. Then you start thinking about her. You start thinking about how hot she is. You start thinking about that freaky shit she did in the bed, because, of course, that's what she's going to do. And then you might think, maybe one more time. A second time, that's okay. And you go fool around, hook up again, second time. And then you're thinking more about her. Maybe three times the charm, then I'll walk away. Nope. Next thing you know, every time you do this, even though your brain is telling you to stay away, you get a little more attached, and she knows it. Next thing you know, you're in a relationship, and then you're walking on eggshells because you don't want her to cheat on you, and you're putting her on a pedestal, you're kissing her butt, you're being compliant, doing all the things that typically turns gals off, and the next thing you know, what you feared, you actually attract and happens to you. So my advice is, walk away. Don't even hook up with her once. Now, whether you choose to listen to me, who knows? But if you do decide to not listen to me and hook up that one time, and the next thing you know, you get hooked and your relationship and she cheats on you, you got no one to blame but yourself. Because I told you right here, and guarantee you, dudes from all over the world are going to watch this video and comment and are going to tell you the same exact thing. In fact, guys, those of you who are watching this, you owe it to this brother here to give him a good smack in the comment section and to tell him exactly what I'm telling him right here in the video. I want you all to comment. Tell him, no, don't do this. Because if he does, he has no one to blame but himself when things go bad. And they will, mark my words, she will do it to you. So guys, whether it's this guy here or any of you guys watching this, and you ever encounter a gal, you go out on a date, and you start talking, and she mentions in the past that she's cheated on boyfriends, and I'm speaking plural, multiple boyfriends or husbands, she will do it to you. Don't walk away. I don't care how hot she is. I don't care how big her tits are. I don't care if her ass looks like a heart. I don't care what it is. The hottest girl you ever seen, don't do it, because most of you aren't going to be able to back away from her once you fool around that one time, and she'll rope you in. She'll suck you in. No pun intended. So walk away. That's my advice about that, because once a cheater, always a cheater. You're out of your damn mind. You get involved with a gal like this. Anyway, guys, quick one. Again, I saw it in the comment section. Normally, I'd respond to these videos if guys emailed me, but I just so happened to be looking at the YouTube app yesterday, and I saw this question. I actually responded to that guy briefly. I'm sure he saw it, but I thought it'd be a very good one to do an entire video out of, because this is going to help some guys out. So, guys, if you ever have any questions for me, these Ask SSM type of questions, by all means, email it to me, strongsuccessfulmale@gmail.com, and just write Ask SSM in the title. Makes it easy for me to sort it from all the other types of emails I get. And if you got a quick question, paragraph long or page long, email to me. If it's a good one, I'll definitely cover it down the road. But I'm getting a lot, so just bear with me as I, do these types of things. So I try to do 3 or 4 a week now. They're getting pretty popular. And also, guys, while I'm on the subject, if you have any really good stories like to share, long stories, which I do on this channel, email it to me. And give me some time, I'll get to it. And just make sure it's well written. And if you got something that happened to you that really could help the guys out, something you went through, a success story where you definitely were hurt, but you made a comeback, and even better yet, that she got it in the end, I want to hear about that. That we all like those types of stories. This is a men's channel. We're helping each other out. And guys, be sure to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.